crafting a high-quality short horror game is very challenging. Finding the right mix of graphical style, music, sound design, story, and gameplay to keep a player engaged throughout the experience is hard, and not all horror games achieve this. Today, I will be talking about a horror game that achieves this in a masterful way. Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy, and this is my review for Insomnis by developer Path Games. This review is for the PC version of the game on Steam. Insomnis' story premise is as follows. You play as Joe, and you just inherited the old Castevet manor, which your grandfather left for you as inheritance. You receive the keys to the manor, and you decide to explore and find out what your grandfather was up to all those years that you didn't see him. And as you progress through the manor, you start noticing that there's something creepy and horrible going on here. The game's story is told through documents, which you will find all over the mansion. The documents give you more context in relation to the main character's relationship with his grandfather and to what was happening in the mansion. The game's story is very well paced, giving you access to the story bits little by little in an order which works to the story's favor. The game features voice acting, and sadly it's not very good. The main character sounds very disinterested for some reason, and he is the one you will mainly hear because there aren't too many lines in the dialogue of the game. At the very least, the main character reacts to the jump scares, which is good, because there is nothing more out of place than a main character that has voice acting and doesn't react to what's happening around him. The game features some very good looking graphics. It goes for a realistic look. The character models, the shadows, and textures do a very good job of conveying how long the mansion has been abandoned. The graphics do an excellent job of transmitting the creepiness of the setting in which you are in. I played the game on medium settings, and the game ran at a stable 60 frames per second at 1080p, no problem. I played the game with the following specs: a 1650 GTX GPU, 16 gigs of RAM, and an i5-9400H CPU. The game's music and sound design are excellent. As soon as you are in the mansion, the music generates some good creepy ambience, making you feel uncomfortable and giving you the feeling that you are not safe in this place. The music and sound design accentuates the many jump scares that you will encounter and does a very good job of scaring and surprising you without going for very loud noises. In regards to the gameplay, Insomnis is a first-person horror game focused on story, exploration, and puzzles. You explore the mansion to find items to get access to new areas inside the mansion, and have to solve different interesting puzzles in order to progress the game. It is important to note that this is a short game. The game is between 30 minutes to 1 hour long. The game has collectibles that you can complete, and the game features multiple endings. So let's talk about the cons and the pros of the game. I feel like my main complaint with this game, and the main thing that took a little bit away from my gameplay experience, was the lack of a hint system. The game features a few puzzles that you need to solve, and even though they are not complicated, they are not necessarily spelled out to you. There was a certain moment in the game where I could not find what I needed to do and was stuck going in circles for a lot of time. The next step was very simple, but I did not see it. Had the game had a hint system that the player can use if they want to, that could have helped alleviate the problem. In regards to the strong points of the game, first of all, I have to mention that the game's ambience is superb. The combination of the realistic style of graphics, creepy music, and sound design, and the mystery as to what your grandfather was doing in the mansion, all combine for a creepy and intriguing experience. The length of the game is another one of its strong points from my perspective. The game is short, but it uses that time to give the player a solid horror experience that doesn't extend for too long. In conclusion, Insomnis knows exactly the type of horror experience it wants to deliver, and does so in a fantastic way. The game delivers a condensed, well-crafted horror experience that is intriguing and creepy from beginning to end, and doesn't overstay its welcome. The puzzles are entertaining to solve, even though there may be moments where the lack of a hint system may hinder the gameplay experience. Some solid visuals, creepy music and sound design, and a mysterious story all come together for a memorable experience that horror fans should play. For this reason, I recommend Insomnis. So that's gonna be my non-spoiler review for Insomnis. The game is out on PS4 and it recently came out for Steam, and I highly recommend that you guys check it out. So that's gonna be it for this non-spoiler review. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Shit! Hi everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with our content.